adventure. I was looking online and I discovered online auctions. And then I discovered online storage unit auctions. Well, after doing some research, it looked like fun. So I bought one. So today we're heading to North Bay, where I'm going to pick up the stuff in my auction unit that cost me $22. Yes, you heard that, $22. I just got back from the storage unit, and this is what I ended up with. Not the fridge. All of this. Not the chair, or the bowls that are on the chair, or anything behind the iron, the snowman, the Christmas tree. I got something like 12 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes, 8 boxes, 4 totes, a shelf. Oh, 5 totes if you count that long, heavy one at the bottom there with the orange lid. So, not too bad for 22 bucks. Oh, and there's another box over here and that basket. So, pretty good. It was a lot of work. Now let's go through it. A lot of this stuff has mouse poop in it. I really should have my gloves on. Okay, so there are 2 curtains. Yeah, I gotta put gloves on. I can't even touch this without grossing out. So, that's pretty. Yeah, I don't think it's anything really special. Well, it's Staffordshire. Ah, what do you know? Okay. That may have paid for the unit. So if this is going to be, it's like a strainer for something, probably a crock pot or something. This caught my eye. It's all sewing stuff. Snaps and buttons and needles, like scissors and pins, bobbins. How cool is that? The little hooks like for a bra. I like this container for my rocks too. We'll see. Hangers are good. Oh. Do you see this? It's Lego. Sort of. It's not Lego. It's whatever these little bald-headed people are. Hale-Bopp Comet Legos. Yeah, it's Lego. I guess Lego is worth something now. How cool is that? Lego. This guy. Anyway, somebody will know. So an entire tub of Lego. And now we have this. More toys. This looks like skateboarding. Family, forever, for always, and no matter what. Aww. some gloves. Okay, Tony Hawk foundation. That's what this thing is. Made in China. Okay, here's another box. Now these were out of that one tote that I emptied so that I could move things around. My camera's broken, so I don't even know what I'm getting. It's just a mess. All right, so I have glasses. So the screen is broken, so I can't see anything. It's just lines. And oh, look, 2 office cups. So there's a whole set of that one. And an eagle. That should go with that feather. Jesus. A medal. A basketball medal. Ew. It's chewed. It's a chewed bean off of this. Oh, Magellan. Oh, there's the piece of glass. There's a little dog in there. See a little dog? Me, you equals no problema. Okay. Looks like a chicken. I guess it's a llama. I love you, Mom. Well, isn't that cute? A little Playboy hat. And a kerchief or do-rag. Okay. A little bathroom picture. So I'm apparently finding country style Americana. Oh, this is heavy. Wow. That's like a real one. Personal thing. Oh, and I decided that I could take the pictures out of the frames and keep the frames. I was being too generous there. Okay. Family Forever from Frozen. It's still got all the stuff on it. Participant ribbon. I used to get participant ribbons. They mean you really can't do anything. You just participated. Oh, well, it's a little dolphin clock. That's cute. Another box. It's a little soap holder. Steps for something. What the heck do you put on little tiny steps? Swiffer jet. Hey, I wonder if this goes with that strainer. Where is that strainer? Yes. No. yes to that. Or that? No. It's cooking. Makes perfect sense that I don't get it. Maybe it's supposed to. Okay, so an appliance. Okay, so you all saw this room when I first got home and everything was in here. I have cleared it out. The rest of the stuff is mine. The all of this is going to be donated. So it's just garbage and kids' pictures and, you know. So it's all being donated. And then the stuff I'm keeping is upstairs. All right, we will start here. You can see that green fabric that runs the length. That was in the unit. It's a nice thick, I can't remember what you call it right now. And there are 3 carpets or non-skid things. That's the inside of the dog bed. I'm airing it out. And if you come in here, this is, I'll call it the church. It's all religious items. And if you go over here, that's all blankets and sheets. That's the dog bed case that you put it in. There are 4 eagle pictures. Most wonderful, warm, and welcoming robe or wrap I could ever imagine. Couple of belt buckles. 3, I think they're prayer shawls. I'm not sure. I think they're prayer shawls. 1 very large painting. These, which are quilted, but they're not really quilts. So I think I showed you the blue one before. It's just thin. And this one was actually designed to hang in a doorway. So you hang it. There's blankets. And this, which is very old. And so soft. All right, let's go to this side. That's all of the household items that were in there that I could keep. That is all sewing. And a bicycle pump. This I have filled up with sewing as well. So it's Velcro and zippers. Must be 40 zippers. That is children's toys, including this brand new Frozen, never even taken out. This City, which is, it's open, but it's not, all of the packages are sealed. And this 8.81 pounds of Legos and Tony Hawk. The Tony Hawk is in the bottom of this. It's giant. Then there's a box of children's books. And over here, you can see all the little knickknacks. You saw me get the feather. I love the feather. This is a little purse. So you got your little wallet one and you've got your little purse one. And those are definitely handmade. Bubble glass. An iron. So the storage unit was $22. And that is the Staffordshire. Storage unit was $22. And then I had to drive back and forth twice to North Bay, which is about an hour and 20 minutes. And I had to go back a 3rd time with a borrowed truck. So then you have to pay for the truck and the fuel for the truck. Okay, and if you go down here, you can see this right here. That is a Farberware mixer, and I should get around $30 for that. I have a steamer, rice steamer, or vegetable steamer right here. I don't think that thing goes with it, and I still have to clean it. But that I should be able to get maybe 30 for. The crock pot, I might not get anything for that. I might just keep that because it's difficult. We have one crock pot, but it's small. That one's really big. Then there's some beaters. Still have to wash all of these things. Kettle, spaghetti holder, a nice white glass. This set of tea, sugar, and flour. A strainer and some measuring spoons. A nice outer edge etched, so I guess reverse etched bowl. 2 recorders. The llama, I thought it was a rabbit. Me plus you equals no problema. An iron. This pretty set. I do like that set. Okay, there are also this wheat glass. And these dishes, Mopar cups, Christmas mugs, an otter mug, and another snowman mug. The little sitting guy. Dolphins, 2 elephants. This is a phone case where you can put all your cards and everything. A couple of bottle openers. Thought these were rather neat. All right. Frying pans. A griddle. A lot of barbecue tools. These 2 bins are both Christmas. And the Let It Snow is on the top because I just haven't put it in yet. But both of those bins are Christmas. So I'm going to hold on to those till probably early November. Late October, early November. And this Mickey Mouse blanket has a skirt, bed skirt, and a pillowcase that go with it. This is the nicest, softest brown. I got a Bluetooth keyboard, clock radio, portable phones, 3 glasses, a bank that you put your money in, and apparently it records how much you're putting in there, a lamp that works, so does the mixer and everything, a bunch of little bird houses. I like the little bird houses. That Tupperware down there is completely filled with silverware, so I'm going to bundle them into, let's say, forks, knives, and spoons, or 4 forks, 4 knives, 4 spoons. I'm not sure yet. There are 2 shelves, a girl's scooter. Well, I say a girl's scooter. It's a scooter. Bunch of hangers, and the hangers go with the clothes. Normally, I wouldn't keep the clothes, but some of them are clothes that I would wear, or if I live in, where I live, it's a tourist area, and a lot of times people dress for heat and it's cold, or dress for cold and it's warm. So having a rack of things for like 50 cents a piece isn't a bad idea. Those should pay for the storage locker. These are Timberline boots. They sell for about 100, just a little over 100 online. And I haven't found exactly these ones yet, and it's not winter right now, it's spring, so it's the wrong time to sell them. I do believe I should be able to make at least 100 on those. Pair of camo rubber boots. Up here everybody wears rubber boots. And a bunch of really nice outdoor jackets. So I am totally impressed with these, and there's one in here that is just so vintage. It's this one. Look at this jacket. Look at the collar. I don't know whether it was made to look vintage or it's really vintage. And then I got this little tiny Muskoka chair. There are some other outer like coats. Sorry, there are some other coats, but I guess they're downstairs. Anyway, that's what I got. What was it like? Well, you know it's going to be hard work, and you know it's going to be dirty before you go there. You just do. You're in a garage.
It was exciting driving down there, not knowing really what was in there aside from the pictures that I saw, because it was an online auction. But it was exciting, and it was fun, and it was interesting, and there was something about opening those boxes, not knowing what was in there. I could see that as being a thing. Even though I knew there probably wasn't anything really valuable in there. And I was right. I mean, the Legos are worth something, but, you know, there was no gold coins. Now, if nobody went and purchased those things, they would end up in a dump. At least this way, some value's being taken out of it. And what I get to donate, I'm not going to sell something that's not interesting to me or worth value. If it's going to cost me more time to do something with it than it's valued at, it's no sense me doing it. If I can sell something for $15 that took 5 minutes of my time, then that's a bonus. If it takes me 2 hours to sell a plate that costs $15, it's not worth my time. It's better for me to donate that, and at least that way, somebody's getting value out of it. How do I think I did? I think I did pretty well. It cost me quite a bit of money when I broke it all down at $25 for the unit, so it was $22 plus tax, so brought it to $24 and change, so $25 for the unit. $100 I had to have in cash for that security deposit, which you get back 48 hours later, or when you've cleaned out that unit, I should say. $20 for locks, because I couldn't find mine here at the house before I left. $55 in gas. So I made sure I put the gas in there. I had enough gas to go back and forth a number of times. Then I had to borrow a truck. I drove that truck down and back, and that was another $100 in fuel. And then I did some laundry with that, so that was another $15. Then my security deposit came back. And then you have to count the wear on your vehicle. Your brakes and your tires and your suspension and all of those things that you have to have fixed on your car all of the time, and oil changes and winter tires and everything. So it ends up costing $210 in vehicle wear, in addition to the amount that I spent on the product. Total, $425. If I earn more than $425 off of this, I break financially even. It doesn't include my time. Now, my time I'm going to just donate here, but I spent about 20 hours. It's not going to earn, I don't want to earn $7.50 an hour. That's not worth my time. So I'm discounting my time for this experiment because it's an experiment and I had no idea how to go about it or what to do. The value of the items should be around $600. And that's only because there's a few things like the Legos, which should be $100 to $150, the Timberline boots, which should be around $100, and then you start dropping down real quick to the 2 wireless Xbox controllers, which should be $30, the Tony Hawk Tech Deck, which should be $30 to $40, the Farberware mixer for about $40, 2 Robo Sapien robot toys, which should be around $50. And there's a whole bunch of things underneath that should be $20 to $30. But you're talking quite a lot of work to sell all of this. There are things that are going to be 50 cents, like a vase or a phone case. Then there's that painting, and that could be worth something. Oh, and the sewing supplies. The sewing supplies, the fabric alone should get me around $30 to $40. And the supplies and the craft items, I'd probably say 15 to 20. But that painting, signed by Samuelson, it does look like the signature of Fred Binder Samuelson. It just doesn't say his first name, and I don't know if that's normal. I know that all of the signatures I've seen, he signed his first name, but it looks exactly the same. So if anybody knows, please let me know. I could have something here that's worth $2,000. I don't know. So what I discovered, my evaluation of it is I need to cut the transportation costs. So invest more in the product and less in the transportation, which means making sure that I have a truck available and not buying a cheap unit because it's cheap. And I watched the Hales. That's actually what made me follow into the storage unit thing, as I was watching What the Hales on YouTube. And he was right. He said, if it looks like trash, it's trash. I don't think they go together though.